Thank you, Madam Speaker. To the bill.
To the bill.
Madam Speaker, as I reflect on my first introduction to House Bill 2004, I admit I didn't like it. This wasn't the answer. We need supply. We need more housing. We need to encourage more investments into our communities. However, as I sat through hours of testimony in both my committee and my own town halls, and listening to both tenants and landlords, I dug deep to see how this bill can help protect those among us who are most vulnerable. Some of the industry have suggested that the best approach is to allow the market to correct itself. I don't know how, if it will, or how long it will take. But what I can tell you is that Oregon families are struggling against record rent increases and housing insecurity right now. Madam Speaker, Oregon is in trouble, and the rental housing market is out of balance, and doing nothing is not the answer. As I look around this building and this body, I recognize and applaud the good work many of us on both sides of the aisle are doing to help solve this crisis. I want to make one thing clear, though. This bill does not create a statewide mandate. It provides a tool that local governments can choose to adopt or not. There are sideboards and flexibility built into House Bill 2004, and that will help local communities craft what works for them, if that's what they choose as a community. Like all of you, I approach this work from a variety of perspectives. I come to this issue as a legislator, a community volunteer, a landlord, and a realtor. And as I said before, I didn't like this bill. That's why I collaborated with stakeholders to help address some of my concerns. My goal in working on this bill was to help craft a policy that works for struggling renters as well as landlords and investors who are genuinely trying to do the right thing. I'm happy to say that I believe House Bill 2004 meets that goal. One of my biggest concerns was that the bill would stifle new development, and as amended, House Bill 2004 specifies that at least a 5-year exemption for new construction. This is designed to give property owners the ability to recoup their cost of new construction. And for those who've said that 5 years isn't enough time, that is exactly why House Bill 2004 sets a 5-year as a floor, as a minimum, not a maximum. I believe that each local government should have the latitude to set that number at a place that's right for them, to be sure to avoid any chilling effect on new construction. Second, requiring cause for eviction just doesn't make, well, it makes moral sense. Let's make sure you have a cause. I don't believe that landlords should have the ability to kick people out for any reason or no reason at all. No-cause evictions uproot families and create instability. No-cause evictions can be used to cover up discriminatory practices. If a landlord needs to evict a bad tenant, they can and they should. House Bill 2004 allows for that. Tenants should feel safe in their surroundings with the knowledge that if they continue to be good neighbors and to pay their rent on time, that they can continue to call this rental property their home. This bill will go a long way in providing those securities. Madam Speaker, my mother once told me that you don't know who your true friends are until you're in trouble. Well, Oregon is in trouble. I love Oregon. Oregon has been a good friend to me and my family, and that's why I am voting yes and supporting House Bill 2004. Thank you, Madam Speaker.